Dixie, be quiet.
Gotta be quiet, and I love to voice your opinions.
You want to get your butt kicked? 'Cause that's how you get your butt kicked. What's up, guys? What's up, Hayden? Yeah, I remember you from last night, Cameron.
I know.
What's up, Jonathan? Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to build a rock crawler out of this Jeep. I had somebody ask me on put a comment in one of my YouTube videos asking about the Jeep and where the video was of the build on it. Well, whenever the last channel got deleted, that got deleted too. So I figured I'd do one of these right off the bat, especially since we had a gold rush and I picked up a ton of gold and money. So, right? 6 people right off the bat. That's awesome. Thanks, man. What's up, wild man? Okay, we're going to start with the body on this thing. I think we're just going to go... We're going to go with that. Ooh, that sounds good. We're going to run for about an hour tonight, Bobo. Thanks, Josh. That's crazy. That is a ton of money. Let's do both. I'm not going to be making moderators for quite a while. I've already got 3. So it'll be a while before I mess with that. Okay, that's all that. That's 25 grand in body parts. Let's see here. Also, well, I got to figure out what the color is I'm going to do. Naturally tint out the windows. We're going to do a gloss and... Let's see. Go with a real deep orange, almost red. Tire-wise, we'll go with some real toothy tires. Wheel-wise, we're going to go with an old school wheel setup. We're going to go with these. I want to make it look like an actual trail rig. Well, it looked awesome. That was pretty creative the way you made it. That Expendables vehicle looked pretty cool. Let's go Let's make the wheels orange too. That real dark, almost red. There we go. For the bead, it's got to have bead locks, and we're going to go with the black for the bead locks. There's another 24,000 in mods. Let's go to decals. There we go. We're going to go with the gloss on that. Oh, I done dropped it. Here we go. There we go. All right, on to, we'll go ahead and go through the motor. I think I've seen that one before, the Little Red Express. That thing was pretty sweet. Get all this done. Okay, that's finished. And then the suspension. When it comes to suspension, I know somebody had said something about doing the monster truck suspension, but I want it to be a true crawler. I'd like it to be a true crawler, so we'll end up using the Solid Axle Pros on this particular one. Let's see here. Suspension. That's not what I wanted to do, but okay. Here we go. All right. And then there we go. I put the Heavy Pros under it. And then we'll max out the suspensions. There we go. And while we're at it, we'll go ahead and do the wheels and tires to max those out. Okay. All right, that's all set up. Now we just got to figure out how tall we're going to go. Let me move this over here out of the way. All right. Definitely need it to sit wider, probably half the tire width out, because we're still going to widen it by widening the tires. Travel max. We're going to soften the hind end of it. Typically around 12 grand actually on both gets me where I want to be as far as flex. I agree with that. I would love to see a 77 show up on here, or 78. We'll go with the number 1 shocks. Shock size will go up to a 1.5 on both. I'll catch up on the messages here in a second. Let's see here. I'll leave the brake type alone, leave the axle type alone. Dampening I'm going to leave alone. Let's see what we got here. We will do a car show at the end, I guarantee that. That's awesome. Those little red express trucks are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm making a rock crawler. Let's see here for width. Let's try a 1.5 to start. I might readjust here when I'm done. For radius, I would say the bigger the better. Let's try like a 1.4 for radius. Yeah, I don't mind seeing anybody's rides. Go a little smaller on the wheel. High 8, low 9 on the wheels. We need to do that for the tuning. Let's check out the flex. Yeah, that's got a ton of flex. The back end doesn't have quite as much, I don't believe. Oh, it's got quite a bit. It's got more than the actual body of the vehicle technically allows, even though I got the fenders cut out of it. Okay, one other thing. I do want to put something down the side of it. Let's see here. I put checkered flags on the last one. If I do this, and it's on both sides. And then if I go with, let's see here. If I go with the black, just a little big. Let's see here. And then duplicate, turn it white. Sometimes it will, there we go. Yeah, I think that looks pretty cool. The overlays make a huge difference. They kind of highlight the outside of it. I see that, Bobo. Well, welcome to the party, Robertson. What's going on? I try to kind of keep an eye and see who all we got popping in and out, but playing and watching I'm not perfect at multitasking, I'll give you that. Let's see here. When it comes to body, I do want to change the color on that, I think. Purple, yellow. Ooh, that looks good.
I won't eat all of this.
I didn't think you would. That's a lot. Let's see here. I want something that looks cool, but I don't want it to stick out too awful much either, though. Let's see. I do like that purple. But I like that blue. I think we're going to go with the blue for now. I can always change it later. Thank you. It's pretty similar to this one. I just did this one on my prior channel, and somebody had asked about it, so I figured I'd make a second one. We're going to do a crawler map first. I have not chosen the map yet, but it's definitely going to come out of my favorites list. It'll either be my map or crawler comp or something like that. Let's do this. Now that Alright, we'll go with this for now. Let's load it up. And yeah, we can do the one we did yesterday. Let's see here. Storage. Is the meat good? I was hoping I cooked it right. Said I was hoping I cooked it right. As far as cooked it enough and not too much.
This is all mine.
Oh, that's the smokehouse stuff.
I did have some of that other stuff though while I was cooking it.
Gotcha. How was it?
It was good.
You ask and you shall receive. We'll do Clearwater 2 for the rock crawler map. I'm just trying to get where I'm going, Jonathan. It takes a lot of time and a lot of work, but and a lot of trying to spread the word. But we're gonna get there eventually. It's just taking time. I had over 700 whenever I got falsely taken down. So we'll get. That's my goal, is to try to get back where I was and then blow past it. So. The code is 7043. What's up, Manuel?
They give you enough for like 3 freaking meals.
They do. They give you a lot of food. In all reality, we could have probably split one. But I mean, it wasn't a bad dinner for us. It was only like $27 for both of us. So, what's going on?
I really like this. It was a brisket sandwich.
You like that brisket sandwich? That's good news. I'm happy to hear that. I'll have all kinds of stuff to do whenever the new update comes out.
It's not as greasy as when you buy it with the nachos.
Agreed.
Super good. It's really good, these fried taters.
Mm-hmm. Oh, without a doubt. Yeah, tow mirrors and exhaust are going to be awesome.
I'm gonna eat this and probably go into a food coma.
Let's not do that, because then I'll have to take you to the hospital.
No, I meant like go to sleep.
I know.
No, I took plenty of insulin.
Well, nice.
Babe. That's a big old chunk of fat.
Kudos to you.
I know, so excited.
I've never looked or messed with the Toyota Tacomas. I've never done anything with them. Everything I've had was either Dodge, Chevy, or Ford.
They're nice little trucks, though.
And I've actually had one of each. I have that Chevy S10. I have my half-ton Dodge, and I've had two half-ton F-150s.
That popped up on my memories.
The F-150?
Your F-150, yeah. Putting it up for sale.
We'll be getting out of this one. We can go on to more maps. So if you don't get into this one, it's not like we're going to be here the whole time.
And then that video of Dixie and Fred.
I did show the tune on the XJ. Actually, I built this on the stream. So whenever the stream is over, you'll be able to go back in straight away at the very beginning of the stream as a video, and you'll be able to see exactly what I did with it. What was that? No, you're fine. No big deal.
Who said that video of Dixie and Fred?
Oh, yes, I did see that.
We've
Yeah.
been living together for at least a year now. Doesn't seem like that long.
No, it doesn't. Yeah, I built this on the stream. What's up, Noah? If you can get in, you are more than welcome to bring whatever you want to bring, and we'll take a look at it. I'll be doing a show at the end. What's up, Gabriel? Yeah, long time no see, man. I don't mind that you do it, just as long as it's not becoming spam. Like once per stream, or maybe even twice, but just don't be spamming it. Ha ha ha. You're funny. Thank you. I'll tell you one thing. If you're really wanting to grow or you're wanting to do somewhat decent um, on YouTube, it's about consistency. You have to constantly be posting videos. And I don't know how I did it, but I got hung up right here. Set the winch up. What? What did that say?
He said he danced with his girlfriend today.
Oh. Where are you at? Talking about looking at your rock crawler. Where are you? I'm just up on the rock pile, just kind of moving around, taking it easy. All right. It'll probably end up being a crawling map of some kind. We're going to double up probably on this, so I can continue to test this little XJ out. But we'll definitely do another crawling map after this. I'm just not sure which map yet.
You should let me pick.
Should I?
Mm-hmm.
How so?
Because I'm cute.
Your head's getting a little swollen there, isn't it, huh?
Mm-hmm. About normal size. Dixie thinks I'm cute. Dixie thinks I'm real cute because I got food in my hand.
Dixie will tell you anything you want. It's very similar to the yellow one. It's right along the same lines.
You like brisket?
It looks good, man. It's kind of hard to control the people that are rotating, especially whenever you're doing like a crawling map or something where everybody's trail running. But I'll be switching maps here shortly. Dang.
Oh. I love fried taters. Do you like fried taters?
They're all right.
I just love the taste of potatoes.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with potatoes. You really can't.
You want to try one?
No, I'm good, thank you.
But they're really good.
I know they are. You cooked them.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that. Easy girl. Thank you.
We can do trailer races again too. I've got a lot of different ideas on here. Realistic truck maps. We had talked about doing one more crawler map. We got a lot of different requests on here. I'll try to get to all of them. If not, we can maybe get to a couple more tomorrow night. We'll see what we can get done. All right. Well, we got that XJ built because I think it was Sammy that was wanting that done.
Hey, Gar.
You I wish. How cool would that be? The Red Rocker on my YouTube page.
Where's 360 been?
He was on here last night. I know he was eyeballs deep in work here for the last few days.
Oh, really? I missed him making fun of me. AJ, if you're out there somewhere, I miss you.
Check Instagram. I know he's on there all the time. You might be able to get a hold of him on there. I'm pretty sure I saw him reply to something in our moderator group.
Yeah.
Riley's laughing at you. Let's see here. That's not what I wanted to do. I don't really have means out here in the woods to do phone calls. Out here where I live, the reception ain't quite that good. I'm lucky I have what I have where I'm at to do this kind of stuff with data.
I kind of like it.
What's that?
Being out in the middle of nowhere.
Well, it's nice. People don't bug you. I'm going to have an awesome garage put up. Let's see, that's loaded. Take this. What?
It's like a pig.
The red line on this truck is actually really easy to do. You just put the stripes on it, and you got to stack them in together so you can get it long enough. But I'll show that to you if you remind me when I get back into the actual map. There's 3 different sizes for that pinstripe, and you just got to pick the smallest one. Let's see here. That wasn't a bad map. Town center. We're going to use this one. That's awesome, isn't it, Riley? We were at like 92 or 9. No, we were at 97. That wasn't 97. It was like 94 and 95 yesterday. And we're up to 107. It's pretty freaking awesome. This one does take a little while to load. It's a pretty well laid out map. Awesome. Code is 9014 for anybody that has a hard time seeing it.
90210.
I'm in the same boat as you, gamer bro. Trying to grow just like you. 9014 is the code. There's 2 in at the moment. It's possible that somebody's trying to load in.
My belly's full.
Well, that'll happen whenever you eat all that.
I put a big dent in it.
You did.
Now I'm sleepy.
Why am I not surprised?
Dixie went to take a nap with Mom. Curl up on the floor. You nappy naps? Nappy naps, you just want food. That's what it's like. You just want my food.
Don't make her bark.
I'm not making her bark. She's doing it herself.
Mm-hmm.
You can have a potato. She's a potato. That was good, wasn't it? Yeah. Mommy knows how to make them taters. Alright, Dixie, if we eat any more, we're both gonna throw up.
How much are you feeding her?
Just a little bit, get her belly full. Look at her freaking dancing on her back feet. Here's a turkey. Here's a turkey.
That is just weird. There's only 2 people loaded in here. At least from what I can see. One truck to add? That's a good question. If I had one truck to add, it would either be a single cab second gen, single cab short bed, or a 77 Dodge. Probably the extended cab. Maybe the 4-door. But then again, it would be cool to be able to make the little red express truck too. So that's mine.
You're not even using it. You're just laying on it.
That's what isn't that using it? Huffy, where's your gray one? What happened to the gray one that was on the back of the couch?
It's on the back of the couch.
Yeah.
Under all the clothes.
Hey, we got a $5 fine around here for whining.
Well, I wouldn't be whining if you just let me have the blanket.
Hey. Are you serious right now?
Me and Dixie are laying it down.
Lame.
You go through the day I had. I don't think you'd want to.
Definitely not while I'm streaming. And I'm not typically one to want to give out my phone number either. I'll be honest with you. Ain't no offense to nobody. I just don't think it's a good idea.
Dixie Trixie, come here. Oh, that's mommy girl. Yeah. You're so sweet. Get under blankies. Come on, get under blankies. Let's go. Yeah.
For the safety of you and everybody on here, if you want to give it to them, definitely you can hook up in your own messages or whatever, but please don't post that on the stream. That's kind of one of those little rules I have to try to help protect kids on here.
Yeah, we don't know if you're a kid or if you're a 40-year-old named Steven. Steven. You see, babe, you're only 10 years off of being 40.
Shut up.
If we had a baby right now and it turned 10, you'd be 40. Just saying. Trying to put it in perspective for you.
Mm-hmm.
Dear.
I'm sure you are.
I always am.
What's up, Wesley?
ate too much. My belly.
What'd you do that for?
I don't know. It was so good. Frederick. I could still feel my ribs though, so I didn't eat too much.
You could have ate too much and still be able to fill your ribs. It takes a while to put enough fat on your bones to cover them.
Thanks, babe. That was my only stretch of feeling skinny.
You are skinny. Yeah. Yep. They're out in the front yard. We got the front door open. It's about 70 degrees here and it's dark out. We got the front door open and the crickets are chirping.
They can pick that up?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting.
Yeah, so every time you pass gas, they can hear it.
Hi, Sissy Bear. Where are you and Irene? Lay down.
That ain't too bad. 66 ain't too bad at all. Doggone it. That's not what I wanted to do.
You didn't let me pick a nap.
Well, yeah, because you decided to go get in the floor.
Well, my belly hurts. Irene, please. Irene. Come on, kitty kitty. Are you about done with that one?
No.
Well, I think you should be.
Well, that's your opinion.
My opinion is the best opinion.
That's your opinion.
You think my opinion's a good opinion?
Sometimes.
Irene.
Any advice on growing your channel? The big thing that makes more importance than anything else. Yeah, I have the springs over the axles now. See it?
Is consistency.
Will you quit? It's
Is that not right?
you're not wrong, but that's exactly what I was gonna say.
What's consistency?
Yes.
That's because I have your brain.
No, you just actually decided to listen.
We share brains.
You have to upload constantly. And when I say constantly, if you decide to upload once a week, you need to stick to it. If you're going to upload twice a week, stick to it. And I'll tell you, 30 videos isn't going to get you where you want to go. 40 videos isn't going to get you where you want to go. You got to get somewhere between 150 and 300 videos if you actually want to see some serious growth. For it to actually recognize, the algorithm to actually recognize you and start sharing your stuff. It makes that big of a difference. Oh my gosh, where the heck are you for it to be -4? That's crazy. And then focus on the videos that you make. Focus on making each video like your best video. When you go to edit them, make sure you're editing them right. Make sure you use your own music. If you don't use music, put your commentary in. Make sure you're clear. Make sure you respond to anybody that sends you a message, no matter how big or small, and whether that response is a like or a heart to the actual response. That's what makes a huge difference. And these one-off people that you see that get like, they have like a million subscribers and only 50 or 100 videos. I guarantee you they were one-off, one-hit viral wonders, and that's why they got where they got. It's not something that will happen overnight for everybody. For you to get 1 million subscribers and only put out 100 videos, you have to be. It's like hitting the lottery. It really is. For you to get lucky enough for people to actually catch on to something like that and want to watch it constantly. For you to get 1 million subs off of 100 videos is just crazy. It's almost impossible. It's not impossible, but it's really hard to do. And that's why you see so few people that actually have that many subs, or just a significant amount in general off of just running 100 videos. You just have to be lucky. That's all there is to it. I was actually growing really, really big on TikTok after I put those videos up of my Dodge going over those dirt jumps. And TikTok deemed it dangerous and pulled my video when it was going viral. And I haven't been able to get the same kind of growth since. But I had picked up 2,000 followers within a day and a half. But once it removed the video, then I quit gaining anything. What's up, Curtis? That doesn't surprise me. Right now, like in one stream, it averages or it varies. It's between, I get between 100 and 250 views per stream. And really that number doesn't matter as much as how long people watch your stream or watch your video. So, how long am I going to stream? Well, we're getting close to that 1 hour mark. I don't know that I'll be going a ton longer than that. Today's stream is going really, really well. I'm pretty impressed with how well the stream's going. Well, that depends. Whenever you make commentary, it's got to be interesting. It's got to be something everybody's gonna pick up on. It's got to be something everybody likes. Everybody like it. That's the bad thing about commentary. Um, People have to actually enjoy hearing your voice and listening to you talk, and the opinions and stuff. It's hard to do commentary over other people's videos and actually get somewhere with it. I'll be honest with you. That's pretty hard to do. Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. Yep, you can get some people that have awesome talent and can do some awesome things, and they'll remove them from platforms just because they don't want to pay them. Which is just weird to me, because if you have somebody that's growing and doing that kind of publicity, you would think they would want to monetize their channel and put advertisements on their channels and stuff. That way they could get more advertisements out there. It's weird how that works. Sometimes I think it's maybe projected at what type of material they're putting out. They go, oh, we don't like that material, so they're not gonna cover it. You have to, in order to get money off videos, you have to have like thousands and thousands of views. I mean, it's crazy how much you have to actually grow to get somewhere. You have to be somebody like the two big guys that do Offroad Outlaws. The 9007, what is that guy's name? TC Gaming. Like, you have to be that kind of big if you want to actually make decent amounts of money. So, and then again too, it all depends on who wants to sponsor you or who wants to actually advertise their stuff on your videos. It makes a huge difference. Yeah, yeah. Um, but the problem is you have to have consistency there in order to actually make a living doing that kind of stuff. You have to you have to be able to constantly put out good material that everybody wants to see. That's where the kicker is, and that's what makes it so difficult. But once you get a good crowd following you and you can get a decent setup going, depending on what your niche is, what you're actually doing, you can make a good amount of money. That one guy, Mr. Beast, that kid's probably a millionaire by now. He gets tons and tons of views per video. Like, he had that swimming pool he filled with all them little bead looking things. I forget what they're called. Um, but yeah, he funded that with money from other videos and then got a huge return on it because people wanted to see it because it was ridiculous. It was funny. Nobody else could do it because nobody had the funds for it. 124 an hour. That's crazy. Yeah, Orbeez, that's what they are. It was a cool video. I didn't mind watching it. It was just not my thing. All right, this map is going to be for showing. What's up, Shantavis? This will be the last map of the evening, and it'll be a show map. And we're just going to go back to my map, and we'll just stay on the pavement there, and people can show off what they got. No problem, Jonathan. I don't mind helping anybody out. I just appreciate the word getting spread that I'm doing what I'm doing and giving a hand. Yeah, he's decent sized. You're right. Now, I heard something, I don't know if it's true or not, and I'm not here to bash anybody, but I heard a rumor that he's been using other people's material and not giving them the recommendation for it. That's just what I've heard. That doesn't necessarily mean it's true, but that's what I've read. Thank you, Jonathan. If you can't get in, there's a good chance that the map is filled out. And then you just have to wait until somebody steps out and then you can step in. Yeah, it doesn't take long anymore to get a map filled up pretty quick. Typically, I prefer everybody rotate within 2 or 3 minutes on these maps when we're doing shows. That ought to be a pretty cool photo. It'd be cool if you could get like everybody in a stream on the same picture all at once. That'd be freaking awesome. You could get like freaking 40 trucks out there and then they would all be to where you could see them all. That'd be sweet. Well, it looks good, Evan. If you guys want to go ahead and rotate out, we'll get some more people in here. Hayden, Richie, Diesel. Uh, 7912 is the code. That's weird. 7912 should be my Clearwater 2 map. Unless it's just diverting you because we got so many people coming in. That's the only thing I can think of. That's just weird. It did that yesterday too. Sending sending people to different maps. Technically, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Technically, we're full, so it must just be diverting you. Well, keep trying. If it diverts you to one, hop out of there and try to hop back into this one. There should be more room to get in. We've actually had a lot of people leave, and then we got more people popping in. So that thing's pretty neat for what it is. I've noticed that whenever we get a ton of people trying to get in, or we get a bunch of people in, that the game will glitch and it'll kick people. That's pretty cool. Hey, that is too. Truck on diesel, pretty sweet. I like that two-tone. I've always liked that two-tone. Very cool. I've never actually done a camper build. That's something I'll have to do here in the future. I'm not sure if there's space at this very second, but there should be here shortly. I like the way that looks. That blue two-tone on that gray looks pretty sweet. Yeah, I seen the decal. That was awesome. I like it whenever people put the name up like that. That's pretty sweet. But if everybody's ready to rotate, let's get some more rotation in. This time it looks like everybody can pretty well do the swap. Yep, just about everybody can load up and swap out, and we should get some more people in. Looks like we've gotten about 8 people through, so that's 2 full rotations. Awesome. Up to 108. And make sure, if you haven't already, make sure that you're liking the stream. That way we can get some more people to see it. The more people that like it, the farther it pushes the videos. It'll push them out to new people that haven't seen them, that are looking for similar videos. Hop out of the desert and try to load in again. It looks like we're down to 2 or 1 as far as who's left. Unless there's people loaded up in different parts of the map that aren't here. Keep trying. Oh, here we go. Looks like we got a grave digger with a camper on it. Absolutely, give it a shot. Yep, they're all outside. Yeah, you can join again if you rotate out. Just naturally, you know, we want to see you bring something else. We want to be entertained. So if you have something different you want to bring in, bring it in. I have no idea, man. What are you going to build? That's pretty cool. Lone wolf. That's pretty sweet. There's a Trans Am and a Hummer. Military Hummer and the Bandits Trans Am. Earnhardt, the Gravedigger with a camper. Got a blue El Camino over there. Nice. Well, thank you. I made a first gen that's similar in color setup, but it's the blue and gray for the first gen trucks. When we get out of here, I'll show you before I get off. You hang around, Tabitha. Or not Tabitha, I'm sorry. Tana. Yep, everybody that's in should be getting ready to rotate out again. So, Hot Shot Benton, Drunk on Diesel. I think Diesel 10 was in here. Right on. What's up, Dawn? I don't mind doing this for a while as long as people keep rotating and bringing in new stuff or rotating to let other people in. We just have to keep doing it. Makes all the difference in the world. Right? You know what they say? They said every sticker is an extra 10,000 horse, or not 10,000, an extra 10 horse. That's right, horse torque stickers. I like that. I like that term. Horse torque stickers. Seven nine one two is the code, and it looks like we might be full again. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah it does. And act like power band is just where the bike hits hard, mid range in the throttle. That's the power band, where it actually snaps and kicks on whenever you're twisting the throttle. All bikes have it. It's just a matter of where in the throttle that it hits. Two stroke, yes. Yes, my bike's a two stroke. They all technically, four stroke and two stroke, technically have power band. Power band is a term for the where in the throttle the bike hits and takes off like a rocket. And that could be on anything. It could be on an XR100. It could be on a two-stroke bike. It's where the bike hits and actually takes off. It doesn't have anything to do with an actual individual part on the bike. Power valves are something that's a little more towards, I think, what you're trying to say, or the header pipes. I've heard people call the header pipes power bands too, just to try to help you in the future. On a four-stroke per se, the power band is a lot more even out. So in other words, you have more power from the lower end of the throttle to the upper end of the throttle. On a two-stroke, your power band comes whenever you get the thing revved out and are just wringing the guts out of it. Then that's where you make the power. The power band is way shorter. So that's where that term comes from. Whoa. Where'd he go? Oh, nice. Well, sure. Take it off the trailer. Let's see how fast it is. Run it across the pavement here. King Kong. I remember that truck. That was pretty cool. I remember watching the. It was actually orange. Yeah, I remember you, Duramax. Um, Welcome back, man. I remember seeing videos of King Kong racing with Bigfoot in the stadiums. And King Kong at that time was actually orange. I can't remember what the body style was, whether it was Ford or Chevy, but it was actually orange in color with red writing on it that said King Kong. Uh-oh. He ran off the edge. And he might... Oh, no, he got it stopped. All right. Yeah, bring it in. We'll take a look at it. Or no, I see it right here. I see you right here. For my photos and stuff, I use an app called PixArt. It's got a big P on uh, the picture of the app. It's got a big purple square and then a P on it. PixArt is awesome. It really is. And once you learn to like use it to its full potential, it's amazing what you can do. I used it the other day to help Photoshop a lady's uh, picture that she didn't particularly care for, and she loved it, and she ended up using the photo. So that's exactly what it is right there. Yep, you have it typed up right. I did that 1 year so I could get the removal tool. Oh, nice. All right, guys. Everybody that's been in here a little bit, let's rotate and let's get some more people in. We're going to be wrapping things up here shortly. To those of you that come in, show your rig and jump right out, that's awesome. I appreciate you. What on earth? That's pretty cool. It's got a monster rear suspension, kind of like a tractor. And it's a Tahoe. That's interesting. I like how creative people are getting with these vehicles. All the different designs. There's a Case IH van. An old Chevrolet flatbed, dually. Your guess is as good as mine. I'm not sure exactly what that's supposed to be. Like a freak of nature type sled puller, maybe? Or it could be a mock-up because it was the closest thing maybe they could find to a tractor. I'm not sure. But it still looks pretty sweet. And it just kicked me off. It threw me out. It threw out the commentator. So I guess that's going to be the end of the show. But that thing was pretty sweet. Before I get off, I am going to show how I do the red striping on that truck. Because it was asked for, and I'm going to do it. So let me pull up that Dodge. Okay, I guess I gotta go find it. Let me go find it. I'll unload it. That is the end of the show, but here for the moment, I had somebody asking me about the striping on this truck, and I do want to show that since I said I would. I went to one of the stunt tracks one time, and we had a pretty good time out there. We'll see you tomorrow, Jonathan. Have a good night, man. This is pretty simple. It's just, I'll click on one. You can see the stripes. You see how I added them there. All it is different stripes. And you can actually hit duplicate, and it'll put the exact size stripe on there, and then you just have to set it where it goes. And I think I did do a little bit of cover up because it had some funky glitchy type stuff in it. And for some reason, all of these trucks, and it'll show it to you on the main screen, but there's like 3 dots on the hood. But it's a fairly simple concept. It's just your stripes. Yeah, right here where it says stripes and your decals, click on stripes and then click the most narrow one, and you can add it in. And then you'll have to add 2 or 3. Just use the duplicate to do it. So I don't know why it's wanting to tell me it's going to charge me whenever I didn't even do anything to it. But Mason, you're late, man. No problem. And then let's see here. That other truck I have, I did the red striping on too, was a first gen. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let's see this one here. I did big stripes on. You can tell that. Hey, no problem. Happy you enjoyed it. There it is. See, I did that red striping on that truck too. I'm not finished with this one yet by any means, but that's the setup for this rig too. Good night, Riley. Have a good night, man. And on that note, everybody make sure you're getting the word out for this. I'm doing the best I can to put on the best show we can do. Spread the word. I'm going to be on again tomorrow night, and everybody have a good night.